Good evening, Trinidad and Tobago, and of course to those of y'all who are streaming with us live across the globe. A pleasure to have y'all on the inside. It's Friday, and it's your voice, and we're inside of the mix right here on Synergy Television. And I can't, what is the word? Fathom the thought of not being on a Friday. I've missed a Friday already, and I missed y'all on Wednesday. I definitely say that. I missed y'all on Wednesday. But for those of y'all that were streaming live with us and saw Cycling on the Avenue 7, we say thanks once again for streaming live with us, and it was indeed a pleasure. Tonight we have a jam-packed show for y'all. We also have to send out some condolences once again. Goes out to the family of Million Voice. Of course, he was laid to rest on Thursday morning. I saw the wake on Wednesday night. I was unable to make it to the wake. My apologies. I had, as I said before, cycling on the avenue, and I had some other commitments. But I was in tune with those who were live and broadcasting it to us. And we say thanks once again for bringing that connect to us, to the family. So we said love once again goes out to the entire family. And from strength to strength, that is all that you can grow to. Cancer is indeed a disease, and we seek forth for the eradication of this and many others. And as time goes by, you know that I'm an advocate for that right here on Your Voice and Synergy Television. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook. We're also on YouTube, swig.tv, and to the Instagram family and to the Twitter family, we also say good evening going out to you all. So it was ironic as I getting ready to get into my very first guest for this evening. And I will tell you all this story of how I actually met this guy. It all happened as well on Wednesday night. And what he's actually bringing forth to us is something that is right here in Trinidad and Tobago. And a lot of people may not know about it. And I wanted to bring that awareness to those businesses, even to those who are single people who are just trying to get funds. When I say funds, everybody must see open up wide already. I'm like, what? Funds? How to get money? Okay, hold on. Take it easy. I'm here with Mr. Dwayne Hinkson of GoFundMeTNT.com. Welcome, sir.
Thanks a lot, Voice. I appreciate the time and allowing me to be here. Small correction, FundMeTNT.
FundMeTNT.com. No go. Well, that goal was something that was always in the back of everyone's mind. So now we're here to change that thinking.
Correct.
Just as I did, maybe most of you all may have been doing so as well. So to start things off, normally if someone wants to promote a business, get funds for medical, so forth and so forth, normally the thing that you would have to do is go through a bank or set up a raffle or do stuff like that. Perhaps you want to get it from family and they will go, gosh, is it safe to do this, safe to do that?
Yeah.
FundMeTNT has now made this possible, and you're going to tell us how.
All right. So I think where we wanted to start was the fact that our belief is that Trinis, and by Trinis I mean Trinis and Tobagonians,
Yes.
inherently want to be able to help their fellow Trinis.
Yes.
No matter where they're living in Trinidad, they live abroad, part of one of these foreign diasporas, they always hold something close to their heart for Trinidad and Tobago,
Right.
and for people from Trinidad and Tobago. And as a result of that, you know, any opportunity or any mechanism that could be put in place to allow people to give back, you know, is something that is generally well received.
Yeah, always.
So the way that, as you mentioned, things happen right now is that the reality is that we have been in an economic downturn. We are coming out of the downturn. But regardless of whether you're in a downturn or not, people always have needs for funds.
That's correct.
Right? And there are different ways in which people could go about getting it. So it could be the regular barbecue, curry queue.
Yes. That's the norm.
Any kind of queue, right? Anything that could be queued, people will go ahead and do it to try and raise funds.
Yes.
But there are also instances where, you know, people are just seeking to get to that deep place within all of our brothers and sisters where they want to give. They want to find a way in which they can help.
Help, that's correct.
And the way that things are currently set up, it is generally pretty difficult logistically to help. So a lot of times you might get messages on WhatsApp or via email, you know, so-and-so needs help for medical expenses. This sports team isn't getting enough funding it needs to go to some tournament. And, you know, it's a program that you really want to encourage the youth. You want to get them to be able to focus and buy into what they're doing so that they develop and become the future of a particular area. It could be a natural disaster, which we tend to be getting a lot of lately. Yes. You know, it could simply be that, you know, there are a multitude of NGOs and charities that are seeking for ways to try and attract more funds because they deliver some essential services that may not be able to be delivered directly by the government. And in fact, we should be seeking ways to find how things can be delivered, particularly social and other services, without the help of government, because that's how, you know, things are moving forward.
And I know for a fact that if it is you do want to set up an account which you run across a screen and things like that, it takes a while. There's a lot of red tape sometimes involved in that.
Yeah, well, I mean, the way that our banking system is set up right now is that, you know, you have to go through a process to open an account. And then for somebody who wants to give, who wants to actually contribute or donate, you know, you have to leave wherever you are, let's say during working hours. You have to go to a bank, you have to line up. You have to then reach the counter, make sure you remember the account number, sign it up, donate, and then go back to wherever you were. So logistically, it makes it difficult for people to give. Yes. And I think it makes it difficult for a lot of people who want to give. So what FundMe TNT is actually doing is simplifying the process for people to be able to give. Right? So you kind of alluded to it in the start where you said GoFundMe TNT. And essentially, FundMe TNT provides the same type of platform that a lot of people who are familiar with GoFundMe in the States would provide, but it provides it for Trinidad and Tobago. Right? So the way that we have set it up is that we have a responsive website. So it's a website that you can use on your computer online. It's mobile responsive because right now, most people, their computer is their mobile phone.
Yes.
Right? And whether you're on a computer, you're on a mobile phone, you can go to FundMe TNT and you can do one or two things. If you just want to donate to a campaign, you can just go on. You can search for recent campaigns. You see one that appeals to you, whatever innate desire you had to help, you can just go and you can donate. And you can donate, and this is what makes it easy. You can donate online using your Visa or MasterCard, debit or credit card, regardless of what bank has issued it. It's using the Visa and MasterCard International Processing System. So you can do that on lunchtime, you know, before work, after work, whenever it may be. You could just log on, search for a campaign that one of your friends may have shared on social media, and you can go and donate online using your credit or debit card. Or, because the reality is that there's still a large proportion of people who don't have credit or debit cards. Right? But everybody has cash, and they may be willing to donate. We have also signed an agreement with the NLCB and the company that manages the lotto machines so that you can go to a lotto machine, of which there are at least 950 in Trinidad and Tobago, and you can donate through the machine to a FundMe TNT campaign, because once a campaign is posted onto the website, it's immediately live. And then our company would assign a specific lotto ID number to that campaign. So the person who would have set up the campaign, who is called the campaign sponsor or the campaign organizer, then shares this through their social media contacts, Facebook, Twitter, Google+. There's a link where you can embed the link on a web page, or you can copy the link and then put it into a WhatsApp that you share with any of your WhatsApp groups, or you can embed that into an email and share it with all of your email contacts. So the whole goal about FundMe TNT is not for FundMe TNT to be the story. We are just a platform. The story is the people who need the funds. Because it's all about them.
And you'll have made this very convenient for everyone, because all the platforms that I'm hearing are stuff that I can actually link via my phone.
You can do that
So you
immediately.
could, it's portable, number one.
Number
and
one.
And also for those of you all who, there are some people who are skeptical, there are people who don't like banks at all, so they don't have credit card, they don't have debit card, anything like that. You have cash, you can head on over to one of the booths and get that paid.
Exactly, and I mean, you know, the thing about it is that Trinidadians have been burnt over the years by people purporting to be genuine and turning out not to be genuine.
So no, that was
right?
actually,
and that is one of the biggest concerns that, I mean, we have experienced with people who have seen the platform and it's like, how do I know if I donate here?
Yeah, that it's going
that
to
is going to get the money. So I will say a couple things. Fund Me TNT is not a charity.
Okay.
Right? So we do have a fee that we take for providing the service,
Right.
as would a GoFundMe or any of these other fundraising platforms. But our fees compared to some of these others when it started out are actually quite reasonable.
Beautiful.
Right? But apart from that, the whole goal is that we are not the story. And so what we are saying is that, listen, if somebody you know, that you trust, you know them for a long time,
Yes.
they are a reputable institution, they are a reputable NGO, is telling you that you can donate to them just using this platform. Our hope and our trust is that your belief in your friend,
Yeah.
your family, your institution
Yeah.
will make you feel comfortable enough
To
to donate
donate.
through the system.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I mean, I have been in banking for 20 years, right? Though I don't look it,
Yeah.
right? But I've been in banking for a long time. And I mean, as part of that business, confidentiality and integrity are two of the most important things that there are. And anybody could look me up, Dwayne Hinkson, do a LinkedIn or a Facebook search, and you'll see banking since 1999,
Yeah.
right? So there's nothing to hide. But at the end of the day, what we really want to do is to use this as an initial foray into helping to bring Trinidad and Tobago overall
Yeah.
into the digital age.
And
Right?
this is indeed.
So, but this actually touches a real need because there are people who really need funds and there are people who really want to give and contribute and donate funds and they just don't have the mechanism to be able to do it easily.
How easy is it for John Public to set up one of these Fund Me TNTs?
Literally, it will take you 3 minutes
Ah.
to log on. So you go to fundmetnt.com. At the top of the page, you will see something saying either log in or sign up. If you have never been to the page before, you'll have to sign up. You click sign up. We take basic information, name, email address, etc. And once you sign up, there's a call to action that says create campaign.
Yes.
You click create campaign. It asks you for the campaign name. It'll ask you for what is the target in terms of how much money you want to raise,
Right.
or how long do you want it to run for,
Right.
or both,
Right.
right? Because you could choose, I want to raise $10,000 or I want to raise $100,000.
Yes.
And however long it takes to raise it, you leave it running.
Right.
Or you could say, I have a month.
Okay.
And how much have I raised in a month? I raise. Or what you could say is, I want to raise $100,000 in a month. Right? And so you have those two limiting factors as to what will constitute the campaign.
Beautiful.
But that is the simple part. That's the basic nuts and bolts.
Right.
The real meat of Fund Me TNT
Yes.
is for the people who are organizing and sponsoring the campaigns to tell the story.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. Ultimately, it's about the people's story. You know, whether it is medical expenses, whether it is somebody who's aiming for the Olympics in 2020. I mean, coming out of cycling on the avenue
Yes.
with Mike, you know, I mean, one of the things that he was advocating for is that there are a couple of cyclists, top cyclists. You have the Nicholas Pauls, you have the Gittens, you have all of them, who, yes, they will get elite funding from government, etc., but that may not cover everything they need to do. And so they may also want to be able to raise funds independently to supplement their chances of not just going to the Olympics, but getting on that podium.
And this is one of the
Right?
ways that
And
they
this
can
is
do
one
that.
of the ways that we can do. We're not saying that this is the be-all and end-all. We're not saying that this is going to eliminate the curry cues and the barbecues of this world, right? Because at the end of the day, Fund Me TNT is donation.
Yeah.
Curricue and barbecue is belly.
Belly.
Right? And that is important too.
Yeah.
Right? But this is just another bullet in the gun for somebody who needs help and wants to get to a certain point to enable them to get there.
All right. So if one wants to get the catalyst of the information, of course, you're just typing in fundmetnt.com.
It'll take you to the page, and you could go on, you could click on how it works, and it will talk you through, create a campaign, load up your information. It'll give you some tips on, how to go about doing it to make it that much more compelling. Because ultimately, it's up to the person who is putting up the campaign to really make a compelling argument. I mean, I use the analogy of GoFundMe in the States, where within the last year, there was a lady who stalled, and a homeless man came and took $20 and went and bought gas for her and was able to fill her car. And out of gratitude, she created a GoFundMe campaign for the guy. It raised $400,000 US.
Wow.
Right? Now, it didn't end up too good because apparently she didn't, or she and her husband didn't necessarily pass over all the money as it should have gone.
Right.
But the concept of it is that it has that power. It can do things like that. And that was a compelling story. A homeless man took probably his last $20. He don't know where food coming from to buy gas for a woman who stalled. And she set up a campaign that raised $400,000. In our scenario, we would hope that it ends up being the fairy tale that we all want it to be.
And we'll be able to help someone that is
And there's
truly
a
in need.
large amount of trust that we put into people who set up campaigns to be integritous and to be honorable and to ensure that the causes for which they are setting up campaigns actually benefit from the campaign.
Beautiful. So, Trinidad and Tobago, once again, fundmetnt.com. It's as simple as that. Go online, set up your campaign. You can post up your photos and stuff like that.
You could post photos, you could post video.
To get people to know
there's
about what's happening.
There's a whole host of things. At the end of the day, you could make it as appealing and as attractive as you want, that you think will be able to catalyze people to give more. And as I said, the great thing is that this, particularly for the online part, the Visa and MasterCard debit and credit, you could tap into that international diaspora of nationals who really want to be able to give back and maybe never had the mechanism or the logistics
to do so,
to give back. Now, this enables it seamlessly.
Beautiful.
And, as I said, we have our contact information on the page.
Yes, of
right?
course.
So we have our, if there are any questions, info@fundmetnt.com.
Okay.
We have our customer contact number on the page, 2665212. We are located actually in 21 O'Connor Street.
Right there in Woodbrook.
Right there in Mike's Bikes building, actually is where our office is. So, there are multiple ways which we can be reached. And we are available to answer any questions, any type of calls whatsoever. Because right now it's all about just letting people know it's there. Right? We only released this in a soft way earlier this week. Right? We haven't come out with any hard marketing or anything like that because...
Well, hopefully they will be right here.
Well, Voice has the scoop, right? Because this is the first real media engagement that we've had to talk about Fund Me TNT. And I expect that going forward, as more people get familiar with it and more people get comfortable with it, we'll be able to disclose more and more as to how it's working. We'll be able to highlight things. And we'll be able to expand the services. Because Fund Me TNT is just one thing within the Blue Gurus Company Limited that we have. And this is really the first foray. The second thing we have, which is something that you might like, and I'm not sure if we have time, but it's something called Socafy.com, which is essentially like Spotify, but it's
it's
local. So Socafy.com is actually online now, and it basically enables you to use YouTube and play YouTube music videos, etc., within a template that you can organize your playlist, etc. But very importantly, you can run YouTube videos in the background, which you can't do now. Now, when you come out of the YouTube app, the music stops. This enables you not just to organize your music off of YouTube, but to have it run in the background.
We'll
So
have you
something
back
else to look forward
be able
to.
to chat about that.
FunMeTNT.com is what we're here to talk about, but you can check out Socafy.com too.
All right. So, Dwayne, we got to say thanks once again. Pleasure having you here.
Same pleasure to be
check it out
here.
once again, people. FunMeTNT.com. We'll be back. I have Leon Caldero on the inside, people, and he has new music out of the Orange Appeal rhythm. We'll be chatting with him coming up shortly. Stick and stay.
Do you own your own business? If you are ready to take your career to the next level and need assistance with your business communication skills, Right Now Consulting is here for you. Boost your confidence. Get that promotion. Take action right now. Our courses ensure that you master all writing skills, business letters, proposal, presentation. We offer both short courses and workshops. Sign up now. Right Now Consulting. Pen to paper to performance.
Ready to regain control of your life? Have you been suffering from the symptoms of low testosterone? Low T has been known to cause hair loss, loss of sex drive, fatigue, loss of muscle mass, increased body fat, insomnia, and mood changes. Now you can enjoy the pleasures of life, get ready for renewed energy, increased sex drive, better sleep, and an incredible quality of life. Vital Dur, for the first time available in Trinidad. Available at all pharmacies and health food stores.
Gittens seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Gittens introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Gittens seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Gittens, same quality, great taste.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your medical and surgical supplies, specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors to all pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products, wheelchairs, walkers, and even hospital beds. Sole distributors for the Cook Medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive, as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Nabby's Medical Marketing supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available, life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and more. Exclusive at Nabby's, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Now at Nabby's, our latest addition is distributor for St. John's Medical, a complete range of first aid kits and essentials for your home, school, office, new parent, and more. Visit our showroom at number 5 through 6 Harris Street in QRAP. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's Medical Marketing, the company with 40 years in the medical field.
Good day, sir. I am number 18854, Woman Acting Corporal Jordan. I observe that you just broke the traffic light. May I see your driver's permit and your insurance, please?
Officer, you know I couldn't stop there. Give me a blind, oh gosh. All them criminals and them on the outside and you jumping me at a red light. Come on, officer.
Sir, are you aware that breach of a traffic light is one of the leading causes of road fatality? So we must all do our part to be responsible drivers.
You're right. I never really thought about it that way. I like how you deal with me real professional as well.
Was our service satisfactory? Call 800-TTPS and share your experience.
You've got mail.
On October 13, 2018, the Mad Team is giving you a party like no other.
Yeah, baby!
We're going back to the 90s.
1990.
At Potions Lounge, Piaco Plaza, Churchill Roosevelt Highway. On that night, we make you remember great music like this.
Once upon a time, not long ago.
What about this? Or even this? Tickets cost $100 and at the door you pay more. Call any of the hotlines 486-0640, 725-4635 and 781-1065. Dress code is strictly in effect. Remember the greats. Let's go back to the 90s. Potions Lounge, October 13. Doors open at 10 p.m.
This was the A-team and we start up here.
So Trinidad and Tobago, we are back on the inside. It's your voice. It's Friday. It's high energy. Gotta say thanks once again goes out to Mr. Dwayne Hinkson. Check that out once again, people. It's fundmetnt.com. I'm so accustomed to the GoFundMe, but now we have our very own platform here, so you have an opportunity to get your cash to whoever you need to inside of the mix. Fundmetnt.com. From that, we have a beautiful mix here right about now. He is one of the kings of Soca Parang and king of Soca music in itself. And to have him here, and indeed a pleasure. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Mr. Leon Caldero. Leon, welcome, 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 my brother. Always a pleasure to see you, to hear from you. And when we reached out to you, primarily we were supposed to be here dealing with one thing. Right. And when that fell off, we said, well, the opportunity is grand to actually have you inside. So I said, I'm going to hold on to that. Come on in, let's chat a little bit. Yes. And here you are today. Tell us what's been going on with Leon Caldero.
Well, a whole lot, to be honest. You know, last year I decided to make that transgression to come back home.
Yeah.
People say, come back home, you may go in Trinidad. I say, no, that's home. Outside is home away from home.
Yes.
And, you know, but what I did last year, since I've been out for so long, I decided to come back and put down a foundation.
Nice.
You know, and now what I'm doing is putting bricks on the foundation because I think I laid a pretty good foundation. Because in spite of the earthquake and everything, I didn't see no cracks in it. Yeah. You know what I mean? And, but I would say I had a pretty good run last year doing what I did. As again, I'm saying being out and coming back in. When, I mean, let's face facts, when out of sight, out of mind.
Yes,
and I had to rebrand myself and have people see me and hear me and know who Leon Caldero is and what Leon Caldero is all about. And, you know, I'm on stage performing and be like, I didn't know you sing that song. That is you, you know, and that kind of, you know, and people who have done some of my covers as well don't even know that I was the original singer of those particular tracks, you know what I mean? But it's all good. What I got was nothing negative, which was all positive. And like I said, you know, in the studio, recording, releasing new music and, you know, all that stuff. I'm feeling really excited because, like I said, I'm putting on bricks and after that, I'm going to put up some windows and roof and I'm going to put some plaster and then I paint it. That's the direction in which it's heading.
And in between that, like as a true Trini, when we're building our house, no matter what session comes in between, hey, I just built the kitchen. The kitchen good only come, we have an align. And now finish the living room, come, we have an align. So every portion of it, every time something happens, we're going to celebrate every portion of it. And we're glad that we're part of your building process, being home with you as well. Let's deal with some of the parang now. I know that there's some new parang that is coming out, and you're going to be back on the show with that.
Right, dealing with the parang aspect.
Yeah, dealing with the parang aspect. My parang goes full-blown from next week, so you all look out for that. We go full-blown parang from next week. And so with that, tell me, how do you see the parang music in Trinidad? Now, we know the fact that, all right, when we're home, everybody flies in for the Christmas to get that inspiration. How is parang outside?
You know, funny that you asked that. I came home last year and the parang changed.
Yeah,
the parang changed, not for the worse.
Okay.
For the better. I'm talking about from the music standpoint. Right. In terms of people appreciating parang and going out to parang events and whatnot, here I still have to see more because I didn't get to do a lot of that last year. where I performed, that's where I was.
Yes.
Going to Paramin on a Monday night.
Yes.
And people had to work Tuesday morning, and it was raining. And you had about 7,000 to 10,000 people in Paramin.
Yeah.
Jeez. Because I've never worked Paramin before. It was the first time.
Yeah.
Big up to Paramin because, trust me, I guess based on my performance last year, they will have me back in Paramin again. But not only Paramin, the other places that I went to, and whatever, but I'm talking about the music itself.
Yeah.
I thought that coming back home, I got this, man.
Yeah.
I leave home doing parang. I said in parang home, I go and I mash up them. I mash up the place.
Yeah.
When I come home and I hear some of them parang bands and hear what some of the artists, solo artists and what do, I say, whoa, okay then. The thing, they take it up.
A notch.
Yeah. So thumbs up, you know what I mean? I give kudos to all the artists, the parang bands. Keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a fantastic job because I thought I was going to come back and be the Marshall Montano or Parang, you know. Yeah. Put a band together with show and dynamics but you know, Alicia Jagesa and Los Alumnos de San Juan, you know, I just love hearing them and looking at them, and everybody is doing, you know, doing wonderful. Today. Yeah, I think they're doing a great job. But outside, it's totally different.
Yeah.
But what I find is that we miss. The people out there miss Parang so much. Around Christmas time, those who have their responsibilities and can't afford to come home around Christmas time, they're dying for Parang. And they would lap it up. You go to a hall to perform and it's from the door. You can't get room to even get through to go towards the stage.
Wow.
Especially Toronto. Not even so much New York, because New York, I remember at one time had 2 Parang bands. Toronto, on the other hand, like have about 8 Parang bands.
Whoa.
And they all sound good. I mean, yeah, they represent.
Yeah.
And Toronto will normally have like about maybe 8 shows, Parang shows for the Christmas.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I'll be there on November 25th. I have 1 Parang show in Toronto. But New York, you find that for some reason there is only 1 or 2 shows that takes place in New York.
Yeah.
Normally they
it's
sold
packed.
out. But it's packed. Yeah. So again, people, you know, it's cold. Sometimes they come out there in the coat and everything. It might be snowing, whatever, but they come into the Parang. But,
that's beautiful. But to know that our music touches different parts of the world and we can actually get that kind of diaspora filling it out. It's absolutely beautiful. And now we know that the Christmas and the Carnival has now become coupled together in a way. Do you find that to be that it takes away from the Parang music, the season of itself?
Yes and no. I mean, when you really look at it, time goes by so quickly now. Yeah, that the Carnival is not having enough time to do the mass bands. It's not having enough time to do their launching. And that's the mass bands. Masqueraders getting, you know, their costumes, seeing what the bands are coming with and all that stuff, getting ready with the band launching and all that. For some reason, it just changed where, you know, now we have to promote way ahead of time as opposed to having a band launch in January and Carnival is in February. Now band launching taking place in July. And all that. I don't really see a problem with it. I see the Christmas music still getting played.
Yes.
Soca music releasing, you know, from July, from crop over. You know, not a whole lot, but as we come closer towards Christmas, you have more music releasing. But the music has to release early, that it can get in rotation so that people can get familiar with the music, and then, you know, the songs become a hit.
It's like seasoning for Trinidad. You have to soak it.
Right, exactly. It has to marinate. It has to, you know what I mean? So I don't really see much of it because I'm hearing Christmas 100 that's doing a wonderful job by starting the 100 Days of Christmas, which takes an early jump, and then, you know, stations like 105 and whatnot will follow, and then other stations will, you know, as it gets closer towards Christmas. But I see both, you know, genre of the music still having its space.
Yes.
You know, the Soca Parang artists still getting their work, the music is still being played, and then the Soca artist music is also being played in that mix. You know, sometimes I see where they have a certain fete where you're having, it's a soca fete, but you still have a parang element in it because it's coming out of the Christmas season into the Carnival season. You know, so it's music. It's music. You know, and I really don't see a problem per se with the Carnival starting earlier. Christmas in July, I think it's a great idea. Kind of give a jump start. As a matter of fact, I thought it was just one event for Christmas in July. I remembered having about 4 or 5 events. And I would see it growing. And then you have August, and before you know it, it's September, and
it's Christmas already.
Already.
So, as we mentioned, we went into the Christmas, so now let's deal with soca music and the carnival. Orange Peel Rhythm. You're on this rhythm right now. You have your track on this rhythm. Tell us a little bit about it. How did you get on board with the Orange Peel Rhythm?
Well, again, that started last carnival. You know, the studio that I work with, Black Carpet Movement, Kyle and JD and Dennis and all these guys from Siparia, South Trinidad. And they had this track and they played it for me, and I'm like, I like that. I like that. You see that? I want that. So during Carnival last year, I had the demo already.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'm driving around and stuff, and I'm vibing because it fitting in with what's going on. You know what I mean? Yes. I'm like, yeah. And after listening to the track several times, we discussed it and we thought, hey, instead of just doing a single, why don't we just make this a rhythm? Wow. You know, because I have a 10-year-old daughter, Jesselie Marley. And I figured, okay, I could put her on the rhythm along with me.
Okay.
And then I decided to look at other artists as well. You know, so we shop around the rhythm to other artists, and then we finally went with Imani Ray out of Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, Trinidadian background, but she was born in the United States, and doing a wonderful job the track that she has on the rhythm. And then also a young gentleman by the name of Jerome Gonzalez. He's from Central in Trinidad. So it's 4 of us in the rhythm. The rhythm is actually owned, I'm the executive on the rhythm. It's the first time I did a rhythm. I was always kind of like, I don't know if I really want to do rhythms because, you know, this one rhythm playing and several different artists singing on the same rhythm. Does it really make sense? I like to hear a track, an original track, single, that's it. But what I realize happens is that when one track plays, it pulls another act with, And with my daughter, you know, being 10, and Jerome, I don't know Jerome's age, but Jerome, you know, a young guy, and so is Imani. I thought that, you know, pulling them, you know, having one track play, another track play, and I'm here now to help others, so to speak, in the industry. And do what I can do to give back so from now on, I'll be doing music not only for myself, but also to help others and give them that opportunity to shine as well.
Kudos. Well done, well done. And I hope that more of the heads of music, of soca music, para music, whatever type of rock, no matter what it is here in Trinidad and Tobago, will take an example from you. It's not just about, yes, you, as you say, you're coming back, you're rebranding yourself as well. But part of that is bringing what's new, what's fresh.
Right.
That is in the mix.
But it was thought of, because when you look at it, I ain't no 25-year-old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you have 25-year-old on the rhythm.
Yeah.
And you have a 10-year-old on the rhythm. So we're talking about life here.
Yes.
We're talking about you know, longevity. We're talking about residual income. You know, where this track being played, my daughter, you know, she can eat from that, you know what I mean, years to come. And it's building something instead of just one age group being, you know, on a particular rhythm. For instance, my daughter could perform at a school and relate to those kids at her age.
Yes.
You know, and then you have Imani, who is in her 20s also and relate to that age. And then, you know, and also the rhythm tends to lend itself to across the board from 5 to 55, you know, in terms of, you know,
That is so great.
You mentioned something just now about, you know, let's talk about Pro for 1 second. Ken Professor Fillmore, who passed recently. We, as musicians and entertainers and artists, need to show more love to one another. And not only to one another, but to the public as a whole. I feel sometimes, you know, that some of us feel that when we're dead, we're gone. We don't care what happens after. We're dead. So who cares? But when you look at that funeral service that Ken Professor Fillmore had, it really reflects as to what kind of individual
he was.
He was. A loving person. Ken used to pass nobody straight. He hugs everybody. We feel sometimes as musicians, as entertainers, we're too big, you know, to give somebody a hug, to say hi. You know, I posted a video today, back in the day, a throwback video when I was at Sound Revolution doing Shake It, and people comments was like, you made my weekend. You don't know what it is someone is going through, and giving someone, taking a second out for your busy schedule to give someone a hug and say hi, take a pic, you know, whatever it is. You know, let us show more love and camaraderie within the business, and because we don't need to be fighting down each other, and we're not too big. We're not too big for anything. The music, the industry is bigger than us.
True that. Well said indeed. Tell us who via working on the Orange Peel rhythm. What else is coming up from Leon Caldero?
In the studio right now, I'm on another rhythm with Pretty and Sasha Melody. And there's another artist on the rhythm. I'm not too sure exactly who it is. That's supposed to be releasing sometime soon.
Right.
And then I'm also working on another track so far. So far it's a track,
yes.
but you never know.
Never know what's going to happen.
I'm shopping it around too,
Yeah.
Send it to people like Bungie and Lyrical, and they might find that, hey, it's sounding good, whatever it is, they want to jump on. If not, it could be a singer, because right now I don't know. The sky's the limit. But I'm excited about what's happening. I can feel that what I'm doing, it's
making waves. It's making waves.
Yeah,
it's making waves.
When it's released.
And I'm indeed honored and thankful that you actually came through today. We're going to get a taste of the Orange Peel rhythm. We're going to get a taste of the track. He's going to be doing that live. So I'm going to give you some time, because you're going to set up over on that end there. Okay. So I'm going to give you some time to set up across there and get inside of the zone. Let's get a taste of the Orange Peel rhythm, and that will take us out onto our break. So you go ahead, you head on over there, and I'll chat with them in just a short while. So Trinidad and Tobago, as was said before, the man Leon Caldero, he's on the inside with us right here, live and alive, and it's all about the wealth of knowledge that he has. And I encourage you, as he said, there's a new rhythm that they're also working on other than the Orange Peel rhythm that is happening. And I will say to you all, make sure and link up. I'll go across there and chat with him as soon as he's finished with his piece, just to find out phone numbers and such to get inside of the zone, so that if you want to get onto the rhythm, contact him. Get inside of the zone. I would love to see somebody of that. You never know, you might see me on the rhythm too, all kind of thing. You never know. So this right here, Leon, give me the name of the track one more time.
Act Normal.
Act Normal. Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Leon Caldero, Act Normal, on the Orange Peel rhythm.
Look back now, real back now, here back now. Ooh yeah, only she just calling me. Say she have a piece of waist that could blow me away. Yeah. Through the endos, through the corn. Anyway, she is a dance, but go and perform. Yeah, yeah. But look the girl, and she don't like it when I staring on and on. She know I want place, and I go chance it, but afraid I get caught down. I want to take a wine on your bum, me girl right there. I say me girl right there. Somebody calling me. I wanna hold and jam on your bum, me girl right there. I say me girl right there. Your body enticing me. Oh yeah, yeah. You're teasing me, but I had to watch you. You're teasing me. I really wanna wine on you, girl. You're teasing me, but I had to watch you, girl. Yeah, you're teasing me, but all I could do now is just act normal, just act normal, just act normal. Yeah, yeah, just act normal, just act normal, just act normal.
I only want to give you a taste, because I want you to be trying to link up with the man Leon Caldero.
By email, Charlo@gmail.com. That's how you can contact Leon Caldero. You can follow me on all social media platforms: Facebook, Leon Caldero; Instagram, Leon Caldero. Again, you can contact me via Messenger, whatever the case is. But with social media, it's very easy to find Leon Caldero.
That's what we're talking about, the Orange Peel rhythm. Get familiar with it, and I'm definitely going to be dropping that. It's going to be on our page, on our Your Voice page. We're going to run the rhythm down on the page, so you can make sure I have a link right there to contact with it. Leon Caldero, thank you once again, my brother.
Pleasure.
A true pleasure to have you inside. We'll be back with more people. Last Love Entertainment. They'll take us to our close right here on the inside. Stick and stay.
If you're looking for the best, then come to the best. Next Gen, the Everything Store, and the Next Generation Limited. Your original one-stop school shop where you'll find all the top brand names like Faber-Castell, Pilot, Y+, Statler, Crayola, Scholar, and Elmer's, just to name a few. They've also got their very own range of school bags, proudly made and locally guaranteed. Also, check out their wide selection of shoes and ready-made school uniforms. Next Gen, the Everything Store, and the Next Generation Limited are authorized retailers for a wide range of top brand name products. And nobody beats their prices. The Next Generation Limited, ideally situated in the heart of beautiful Rio Claro, and Next Gen, the Everything Store, located in scenic Mayaro. Just call 644 or 630-BOOK. That's 644 or 630-2665. Ask for NASA or Kareem Khan. The Next Generation Limited and Next Gen, the Everything Store Limited, ready to serve you because you are an exceptional customer that deserves exceptional quality, price, and service.
So you want a broadband service, but you need a lower price. You want to save the cash you need to make your lifestyle nice. Well, get the Green Dot Broadband, the plan that suits your needs. The lowest price solution on the shores of TNT. With broadband for just $129 per month, Green Dot gives you the high-speed internet service you want, plus the savings you really need. So sign up today and enjoy the best of both worlds. Call 224-GDOT or visit gd.tt today. Green Dot, improving and simplifying lives.
Pharmacist brands Vigafort for women, scientifically formulated for women. It has been tried and proven and may be beneficial in women experiencing loss of feelings and libido, increased erotic and sensuous energy during intimacy to enjoy gratification, stimulating libido and increasing sexual dysfunction, balances hormone function for menopause, encourages balanced estrogen and estradiol levels in women. Available at all leading pharmacies and online at tntdrugstore.com. Caribbean distributors needed. Contact 760-9680.
My parents' generation grew up with Royal Castle from the first restaurant in 1968 when that distinctive, tempting aroma hit the air. Like never before, fried chicken with a special blend of local seasonings and a one-of-a-kind flavor down to the bone. Today, Royal Castle still have that same delicious taste, and I love it too. And the kids, they have more to enjoy. For me, the Castle is more than just nice food. It's we own, part of me and you, and is the real flavor of TNT.
So cry, cry, it's a madman's world, but soca got me crazy. So cry, cry. Well, I haven't slept for days. My people are insane, like they don't feel no pain. Fretting in the sun or rain, see me whining to the ground to my favorite soca song, like a madman losing tongue. Run on stage and I start to whine, a woman in front with my gal behind. Music really blow my mind. I found myself in a Congo line. Finally I found my band, with bottles still in hand, and everybody singing the same song. Cause it's a madman's world, but soca got me crazy. So cry, cry, cause it's a madman's world,
And soca got me crazy.
And if soca have you crazy indeed, this right here is Chosen Trinidad and Tobago of Last Laugh Entertainment. We are going to take a break, but when we return, Chosen and so much more to the Last Laugh Entertainment is going to be live right here on Synergy TV. Keep it locked.
Gittens seasoning products have been flavoring all of TNT's local cuisine since 1982. Gittens introduces its No MSG line of products. Now you can use No MSG chicken seasoning, No MSG all-purpose seasoning, and No MSG poultry seasoning. Gittens seasoning products are available in all leading supermarkets nationwide. Gittens, same quality, great taste.
Digital Advertising Display Solutions offers a wide range of services from printing, signage, marketing solutions, graphic design, and advertising. Your one-stop source for banners, flyers, posters, flags, promotional items, cups, hats, t-shirts, and more. Increase brand recognition and boost your business. All your solutions under one roof. Do you have an idea? Well, we can turn it into a reality. Our team of marketing professionals will transform any concept from start to finish to a highly desired asset to any company. The best choice for all your signage needs. Routed lettering, indoor signage, lit and non-lit signs, and much more. Visit us at 216 Eastern Main Road, El Dorado, or call 222-9854. Find us on Facebook at dads.co.limited. Digital Advertising Display Solutions. Easy, effective, affordable.
The Passade Food King Group of Companies always bringing new levels of service and quality to the people. With bright ideas, home decor, more than just a home store, with locations in Marabella, Princestown, Rio Claro, Point Fortin, and Gulf City. Via Gourmet Bakery, with branches in Princestown and Marabella. The Passade Food King Supermarket, with over 7 outlets, is Trinidad's largest family-owned chain, with 2 locations in Princestown, 2 in Point Fortin, 2 in Rio Claro, and also with branches in New Grant and Mayaro. Other companies in the PDFK group include Fresh Oven, The Bacon Company, The Food Express, and the Passade Food King Wholesale Division. The Passade Food King Group of Companies, family owned and homegrown, always treating and caring for you like family.
Nabby's Medical Marketing, the one-stop shop for all your medical and surgical supplies, specializing in pharmaceutical, medical, and home healthcare supplies. Nationwide distributors to all pharmacies, private and public hospitals. Fully stocked showroom with a complete range of home healthcare products, wheelchairs, walkers, and even hospital beds. Sole distributors for the Cook Medical range of products, including in vitro fertilization products, invasive, as well as minimal invasive lines throughout the Caribbean. Nabby's Medical Marketing supplies all IV solutions and dialysis products. Also available, life support oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, and more. Exclusive at Nabby's, the new 6-in-1 mini lab, which can be used professionally or in the privacy of your home. Tests include glucose, total cholesterol, cholesterol HDL, cholesterol LDL, triglycerides, and hemoglobin. These machines are life-saving. Now at Nabby's, our latest addition is distributor for St. John's Medical, a complete range of first aid kits and essentials for your home, school, office, new parent, and more. Visit our showroom at number 5 through 6 Harris Street in QREP. Telephone 645-5577 or 662-7533. Nabby's Medical Marketing, the company with 40 years in the medical field.
For all your wholesale supply, come down to Raoul's in St. James. Get all household goods, toys, school bags, Christmas decoration, gift items, mini appliances, designer perfumes, suitcases, coolers, bathroom accessories, mats and runners, party supply, and much more. We are the sole distributor of the Malexus range of fans in TNT, and all fans including Lasco brand are TTBS approved. Give us a call today at 319-7324. Fax us at 628-9712. 2 or visit us at number 32 Western Main Road in St. James for your wholesale representative to service your demand. Raoul's, where we sell almost everything.
Dirty mad, we dirty, everybody getting mad. When I drink my rum and I'm falling on the ground, we getting mad. As I hear my song and I turn the place up and down, we getting mad. When she walks, she waits and throw it all in my face and getting mad. We mad, we more than dirty. I look it for the real crew, me think I'm dirty mad crew, the crew that mash up right through. So when you see me come through, the fact on what you gone through, I whining on your girl too. Turn up, ain't dirty. Watch my waistline, ain't dirty. My behavior ain't dirty.
I told you all that it's going to get crazy inside of here, and I guarantee you that it's all about Last Laugh Entertainment. Live, welcome on the inside.
Thank you for having us, man.
It's always a pleasure. Tell us a little bit about Last Laugh Entertainment and what it is going on with the promotion.
Basically, Last Laugh Entertainment is my brainchild. It started about 8 years ago, and this is the first project that actually I came up with called the Soca Freshman. I'm an upcoming artist.
Yes.
And I just said, you know what? It's not all about just yourself. Sometimes, you know what I mean, you need to move with a force.
Nice.
So I teamed up with some upcoming artists, basically, who was struggling the game just as myself, right? And we say, you know what? We're going to do an album, put it out, right? Called the Soca Freshman Carnival Volume 1.
Nice.
Right? And basically now the whole workshop basically in July, it was talking about giving you insights from more bigger artists, and they gave their insights. Everybody took it in, took some notes down, and now we're releasing off the album these singles here.
Is there going to be more opportunity for more artists as well coming up soon?
Depending on the success, I want to do volume 2, right? So volume right now is running and is doing, we have a tremendous feedback. I mean, we're booked up in terms of all over the places.
I'm hearing the music, I'm hearing it, it's real. Connection-wise, if one wants to get in contact with Last Laugh Entertainment, of course, I know that you're all on Facebook, I know that you're all on Instagram. Right. I've been tagging you all day long. Right. So you can do that and get inside the zone with you all right now.
That's correct. And you can also contact Miss Carla, which is the management, 293-5607.
We started off with Chosen. Let me get the name one more time.
Foster.
Foster. See that tune, the man truly is mad indeed. Mad. So you'll get familiar with that. And this, what we're going to do now is the freshman rhythm. Freshman rhythm. All right, so we have 3 acts that are going to deal with the freshman rhythm. I want you all to do it for me right now. I want you all to let mash up some dance to be good. It's going to come one into the other consecutively. Freshman rhythm, only watch it. This is how we do.
Something out a movie. Boy, girl, you sweet like a Cadbury. Is that your crew over there? Well, hear what I want you to do for me, ladies. I want you turn around and whine for me. Turn around and model for me. Let me see that you God bless. Let them know that you God bless. My girl, I want you turn around and whine for me. Turn around and model for me. Let them see that you God bless. Let them know that you God bless. My girl, where you get it from, get it from, get it. Boom, pack a coat like you fresh out of surgery. Girl, your body buff, yes, your body buff. The way your body buff make your money gone up. Girl, you ain't easy, no, you ain't easy. The way you walk and a whine and a tease me. You ain't easy, girl, you ain't easy. The way you walk and a whine and a tease me. Hey, girl, turn around and whine for me. Turn around and model for me. Let me see that you God bless. Let them know that you God bless. My girl, why you turn around and whine for me. Turn around and model for me. Let them see that you God bless. Let them know that you God bless.